Hello guys and welcome to another video. This one is going to be about a question I've been asked a lot recently, and that is, should you save your scrolls? Now this answer is going to be a bit of a long one because it all depends on what stage you are in the game. So I'll begin at tier 7 since I think that is when you're able, yes, that is when you're able to farm summoning scrolls at tier 7. You'll be able to get summoning scrolls before, I believe. Let me see what tier they are. Nope, you can't get them before tier 7. Okay, so that's a good place to begin. So at tier 7, it depends on how quickly you get summoning scrolls. So do you have a kingdom that carries you through stuff like chaos portals? If so, you'll be getting a lot of summoning scrolls by default, as well as other things. That means that yes, you can pop your summoning scrolls because you have a source of getting more. Are you getting your summoning scrolls as end of dungeon rewards? If that's the case, then you might want to save them because they are few and far between with that method. At tier 8, I would say the same thing. If you can get them quickly, you can pop them, especially because at tier 9 they're going to be just so much more useful, but it might take you a while to get to tier 9 because it is not an easy journey, especially without using the additional experience from summoning scrolls. So I would say at tier 8, the same advice as tier 7. At tier 9, yes, you must pop your scrolls at tier 9 once you get to tier 9 because you are going to be looking for Fey Yetis and Third Horsemen, and they are the tier 9 raids. So once you pop them at tier 9, you're very likely to get them, and you'll even get some other things that will be either good for experience, or you can get, depending on the month, like bonus items or whatever is in the tier 8 and tier 7 pool. So when you pop a scroll, you'll be summoning from 3 tiers. So if you're tier 7, you'll be summoning tier 6, tier 5, and tier 7 raids. If you're at tier 8, you'll be summoning tier 7, tier 6, and tier 8 raids. I don't know why I'm doing it in that order. If you're at tier 9, you'll be able to summon tier 7, tier 8, and tier 9 raids. At tier 10 and 11, tier 8, tier 9, and tier 10 raids. So you will be missing one of the lower raids as you tier up, but usually you don't need them. So, and usually you can ask somebody or carry somebody at a lower tier through dungeons so they can summon it for you, and then you can give them more valuable stuff. So at tier 9, as I said, you must be summoning. At tier 10, yes, you have to summon your stuff, but it depends on when you're summoning them. So at tier 10, especially if you do not have persons farming scrolls, so at tier 9 you unlock the underworld portals, and at that point, if you have somebody who is willing to slave away and carry you through those, because they're very tough for tier 9s, you're gonna die often, but it is very lucrative scroll wise. If you have someone willing to be patient with you and carry you through tier 9 dungeons, then yes, perfect. And the tier 10s, perfect. Early tier 10 might still be hard in underworlds, but it all comes down to how fast you can farm the scrolls. And then some persons keep their scrolls to exchange for raw experience at tier 10, where it is 1 scroll for 1 billion experience. So if that is on your mind, then you're going to want to save for that instead of summoning. So it's all about how quickly you can summon stuff. If there's anything specific you want to ask me, you can do so in the comments below. If not, then thank you for watching and goodbye.